Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things, a salutation to Yahakim across the earth for doing his work in sincerity and truth. Shalom. So this video basically want to go in, there's so much going on, concerning the war, famine is around the corner, farmers protesting in Holland, Belgium, France, Italy, so a lot of stuff going on, Finland, that a couple of days ago, I believe 1 or 2 days ago, a lot of people went to strike over there, so a lot of stuff going on all over the world. America, they've been bombing Iraq and Syria, also the desert over there. They've been bombing Yemen. So a lot of stuff going on, Russia with Ukraine, of course. North Korea, you keep firing missiles near South Korea and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff going on. You have this big exercise going on with 90,000 soldiers, with NATO. So a lot of stuff going on. Everybody buying arms, munitions, weapons, and all that. And it's funny because even America is basically telling countries like, okay, you are allowed to buy fighter jets, this and that. So they still try to boss everybody around. So it's a matter of time. Like the scripture said, all shall hate the whore. And it's talking about America, Babylon, aka Babylon the Great. Everybody's gonna, at a certain point, everybody gonna turn their face against America. So this is the book of 2nd Esther, chapter 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So if you just look around you, you already see, those who the Most High has chosen. If you are chosen to, that your eyes going to be open, that you're going to perceive this knowledge and understand this and see this world for what it is and see the things that are going on. Because you got to keep in mind, and sometimes you when you talk with people, you be like, are you really that stupid? People talking about their pension and stuff like that, thinking, the money is already gone, man. If everybody would go to the bank just to get the money that they got on the normal bank account, not their savings, that's not enough money, man. Those banks cannot give you money. They already, as soon as your money gets in, they invest it, in war and war machines and all kinds of bullshit, and people, still have to work, like here in Holland, I believe now it's around 70 or something, then you are allowed to go with your pension for the most jobs. So, for me, that would mean that I have to work for at least 25 years before I can call, at least 25 years, and that's bullshit, man. As an old man, and when you're old, they want to put you in a small room, and they stuff your ass up filled with medicine so that you die quick, Esau, fucking devil, man. That's why this devil ain't gonna receive no mercy, man. He doesn't deserve it, man. Fucking devil, man. But yeah, if you look around, you see all these things going on, it's it's showing us that the end is near, let me see, this is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Yeah, for the majority of the people, the coming of Yahawashi is going to be like a thief in the night. Majority of the people going to wake up and see this that you see as this picture now, this thumbnail that I got right here. So they're going to see this, hey, like the scripture said in the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and 7, every eye shall see him. Everybody's going to see it, all the television stations, they're going to broadcast the same thing, Sky is going to be filled with chariots, we're going to be blasting, blasting this queendom to powder, destroying buildings, blasting people to powder, things like that. You're gonna see a big fathership. Man, the scripture said, even the godly shall scarcely be saved. So of course it's gonna be a scary thing. Like the scripture said, it's gonna be a day that has never been seen on earth before. You know, it's gonna be a day that has never been seen on earth before. So that already should show you that it's gonna be horrible, man. It's gonna be horrible, and a lot of people still are in La La Land. Now the winter is almost done. We're heading towards the spring, so soon you're gonna have festival season going on. I'm pretty curious what will happen. Elder Apostle Tahar, he named this year 2024 the year of the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. A lot of stuff is going on. Like I said, you got a big drill at this moment, with 90,000 soldiers, NATO, with a lot of different countries from Europe. So yeah, and of course with all kinds of war machines and vehicles and all that. So there's a lot going on, man. So the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5 and 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say, and that's for the majority of people, those, Yahawashi shall be part of that number, the hopeful elect, those are, doing the works of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, those that, try their best to please Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. We see what's going on. But yeah, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child. So when a woman needs to give birth, when she gonna get these contractions, she cannot stop it. It will happen. The child is gonna come that day. It will come out that day. It could be an hour. It could be a couple hours. Some people sometimes it can last a whole day or 2 days, but eventually it will happen. Like the scripture said in the book of Habakkuk, if I'm correct. Although it tarry, yeah, although it tarry, it's still gonna happen. Let me see real quick. Let me jump to that. I believe it's in the book of Habakkuk, if I'm correct. Let me check real quick. Bear with me for a moment. Let me see. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on. Yes. So that's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah, it will happen. People, think that, these devils also, these elites, the Edomites, so-called white people, they got these, the leaders of them, they got these demons whispering in the air, and giving them the idea that they can outsmart the Most High. It's funny, man. So this is the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye brethren are not in darkness, Yahawashi, and may the spirit of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, he said, stay with us until the end, man. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all children of the light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep. And that's not literally that you have to stay awake until Yahawashi is come back. But basically, it speaks about stay awake, be aware, circumspect, see what's going on. Realize the times that we are in. Like I said, The majority of the people are in La La Land. They're already busy with buying tickets for concerts and all kinds of shit that is about that is planned, for this year, festivals and whatever, They're talking about that shit. Meanwhile, death is around the corner, man. First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 6. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. Yeah, you know. So to the spirit of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, we keep on checking out, seeing the events and see what's going on. And I say that be aware of the times that we are in. A lot of stuff going on. Esau is busy with this famine. They got the farmers protesting, Holland, France, Belgium. Believe also Italy. So yeah. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And as you see this world now, nowadays, like I said, you got a lot of people being in La La Land. If you for YouTube and TikTok, they got this clips when they got some information in it. You got somebody sitting in front. He basically got nothing to tell you. Like, oh, can you hear that? Hear what he say. Hear what he say. I mean, like, shut the fuck up. Why do we need to see your face? But that's the time that we are in, man. This is the book of Second Timothy, chapter 3, verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own self, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedience to parents, unthankful, unholy. Yeah, OnlyFans you got going on. Everybody want to make selfies, all that shit. They don't give a fuck. You're reading stories about females being OnlyFans, stepfather, the one who was with the mother of a female, watching the females content, OnlyFans shit, webcam shit, a lot of bullshit going on, a lot of man. Really, man. If you look at all the shit that's going on in the world, man, you can only come to one conclusion, and that's that the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushua need to come, because death is the only cure for all that shit that is going on, man. Death is the only cure, man. You can't make nothing else of it, Let me see. Something in mind. Yeah, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. So, in low place. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Folly. If you got bullshit, just turn on the television. See how many bullshit talk shows, so-called real life soaps are going on. How stupid, the stupid you are, the more money you're gonna make. Look, it really started, like back in the days with Big Brother, and but basically it went to another level when Jersey Shore started. That shit is so fucking stupid. Then you had Geordie Shore, I believe. All kind of countries that start to do the same bullshit. Really bullshit, man. And those things are being promoted, man. And the rich sit in low place. Yeah, we are the rich. Now we are rich in knowledge, but yeah, the time is coming. The time is coming that we're gonna receive the forces. Grab the forces of the Gentiles. Get there. All the shit that they be stealing from our people. Hey, to the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushua, we're gonna get everything back and more. We're gonna own them. Beautiful things to look forward to, man. Meanwhile, a lot of the majority of people are busy in, I said it, in La La Land. Yeah, man, crazy, man. And it's also funny, man. I saw an article. I didn't read it, but I only saw the caption. You got a big submarine. which is also they call it it's a big yacht, for the rich. So that's the Most High put the spirit on them that don't forget the elite, the rich one of this planet, they're gonna be the elite. They're gonna be the first slaves, they're gonna be the first slaves. The majority of people, we're gonna put them to death, but like those elites, from all the heathens, they're gonna be the first slaves because they got that money to build a bunker and all that shit, And I was thinking about something. Shit, that's something. Oh yeah, now I remember. I was like, I had a scripture in my mind, but then I was talking, then I forgot it, but it came back. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. So this is the book of Psalms, and this is one of my favorite scriptures. From the first moment I read that scripture, I heard that scripture, I was like, man, that's beautiful. The way this is said, Hey man, if you read the Bible, and especially, I got the King James 1611, edition with this old English, the way, is Jake, man. The way it is written, this is dope, man. So this is the book of Psalms, chapter 149 and verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahawah be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and the nobles with fetters of iron. I really like that word, man. Fetters of iron. It's beautiful, man. To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints, praise ye Yahawah. So meanwhile, they building all these things, they got all these things going on, and thinking that they got a chance to escape judgment of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Man, you ain't gonna escape, man. So like I said, you had this big submarine, and they calling it it's also a cruise ship, and there's a big underwater cruise ship for how you say that, for the super rich, and it's funny because, like, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, North Korea, they developed an underwater rocket that they can arm with a nuclear head on it. So they have an underwater nuke, they made it, they tested, and it worked good, And that's funny, man. This is the book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. And that's showing you the hell is talking about the earth, in the ground. They're going to dig into the ground. You got Bishop Nate, because Elder Pastor said, we men of Great Millstone, we got dignity. So we're going to call the people by their name, by their rank, and however they call themselves, we're going to call them. It doesn't matter how stupid they are, and Bishop Nathaniel is a real, yeah, I would say a donkey ass, but that's I call that's an insult to a donkey's ass, but he's real stupid. So he, Elder Pastor Kobar made a video about him where he was teaching, telling a woman in some kind of talk show about hell, and there he was speaking the truth, concerning what hell means, but then now he's talking about hell. He said something like there's not enough place for all the people that needs to go to hell because they be burning forever, and which is funny because the scripture said hell is never full, something, hell is never full, death something this, but I don't remember exactly the whole scripture, but it says hell is never full, So that's funny, and that's, by one scripture you already got this knucklehead this, he's already done, destroyed, So yeah, this is the book of Amos, chapter 9 and 2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. So there's no way, And that's the pride that these devils got. The Most High put that pride in them. They really think that they can outsmart the Most High, that they can escape judgment. It's funny. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, they got the space stations going on. They got space trash floating on. These devils. That's why these devils, the so-called white people, because those are the ones that doing that shit. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. If those people, the Edomites, all you heathens, when y'all gonna be put in captivity, we're gonna capture y'all, you know, and you're gonna be in hardcore slavery for 1,000 years. But the so-called white people, you're gonna be destroyed. All your heathens, they're gonna get their countries back, but the so-called white people, the Edomites, they're gonna be destroyed. You cannot let these people go. These people are the Most High have created them to be wicked and to be stupid. Basis of men. So they're gonna do the stupid shit. If you're gonna leave them in their country, you know that look how they polluted this planet, man. And meanwhile they living on it. And they try to escape. They be talking about, oh, we saw a new planet. It's also under the sun. It's possible to live there, this and that. Man, you can't reach there, man. the Mosai made it like this, you can't reach there, man. No, hey, this it's for the children of Israel, man. These planets, like the scriptures in the book of Matthew. In my father's house are many mansions. It's not for your devils, man. It's not for your heathens. It's not for your Edomites, man. Hell no. So the book of Amos, chapter 9 and 3. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, with the submarine, thence will I command the serpent, and this is talking about the missile, and he shall bite them. So yeah, man, it's gonna be beautiful, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. So yeah, you can hide, you can't outrun the judgment of the Most High, man. You really can't. But yeah, that's the spirit that they got. They really think, man. So let me see. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth on nine, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in the powers. And you already see it going on with the farmers, here in Holland also. Now they're also making little fires blocking the road, and they already said that they're going to do some big things, upcoming week. So we're going to see it, It's funny, man. It's real funny. So like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on, and people think, how you say that? Yeah, people really think that they're going to escape, and then, that it's funny, man. And like I said, look, we don't know exactly when it's time for Yahawashi to come back, but by the things going on, we know that the time is, it's around the corner. But not even, even Yahawashi doesn't know when it's time for him to come back. Like the scripture said, and I'm gonna read it right now. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Yeah, it was in the days of Noah. People didn't believe, they didn't believe Noah. He was building a big ship on dry land, talking about water's gonna fall from the sky. In that time, they didn't know about water falling from the sky. In that time, every morning they had the dew that would water the land, you know. But when the flood came, the Most High made water fall from the sky, and also water coming out of the earth. The whole planet got cleansed. Everybody he drowned everybody. He's only saved 8 souls. This time, the Most High got a lot of mercy, man. He got 144,000. The elect. You got the 1/3 from America. You got the unnumberable multitude. The Most High has mercy, and who He has mercy. So a lot of people, still not a lot of people in comparison to the rest. But if you compare it with the time of Noah, there's more souls gonna be saved, man. So for as the yeah for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, as you see now going on, marrying and giving in marriage, and you got stupid programs like Married at First Sight and all kind of bullshit, until the day that Noah enter into the ark, and knew not until the flood came. Yeah, they didn't want to know, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Yeah, it's gonna be a big surprise for the majority of the people. You know, I remember when the C-19 hit. The mother of the oldest, she came at my door to bring my son, and she was like, "Yo, you were right. What you were talking about, you were right. Yeah. Back then, you wanted to scoff and this and that. You didn't believe it. Then she was all paranoid. And it was funny. And she was like, yeah, what are we supposed to do? I told her, like, man, hey, Lord willing, it's going to be okay. And, I told her, like, my son is under me, so he's going to be okay too. She kept looking at me. I'm like, yeah, I did say it, but in my mind was like, yeah, and you fucked. But that's what it is, man. That's what it is. A lot of your females, who hey, you it's gonna be fucked up for you, man. It's gonna be fucked up. You know how Esau got you on, of course, to the spirit of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. It's also part of the curses. But Esau got you on this pedestal, thinking that you are all dead. But in that time, you're gonna find out, man. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. We are so close to the end, but you're seeing all these things going on. If you don't realize that Yahawashi is around the corner, you are blind, man. Even Stevie Wonder can see it, man. Even Stevie Wonder can see it, that it's around the corner, man. And like I said, it's gonna be horrible, man. It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible. Let me see, man. I think I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Basically, this is yeah. Give you fair warning, beware, beware. This is the time to come back to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, like in the days of Noah. When you're too late, man. And you don't want to die with the sodomites and all the undesirables. No, man. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, man. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham Rukakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things. And salutations to Yahawashi across the earth to doing this work in sincerity and truth. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.